There has been an unprecedented rise in incel culture online in the past few years. Ever since the pandemic, there has been an increase in these incel forums on Reddit, on TikTok, on Instagram, where people label it as blackpilling, that they're not attractive enough, that women have way too high of a standard, and these standards are like not reachable for the average person. First of all, I just want to start off by saying that these guys are unpopular. These are the guys that were creepy, that got no attention, that were secluded socially, that didn't have any friends, that were considered the weird kids in school. And now they're grown up, and now you see the results of that. And these guys have never had actual female interaction, so they tend to fantasize and idealize girls a lot. And this is what is wrong with our culture. Like, at the sight of a woman having some issues, they run over to her and they, try to aid her even though she didn't ask for help. But this isn't the only way they like idealize and help girls. Like, even if a normal woman like wants to like talk to these people, the moment they have the interaction, the dude usually thinks about this woman as like a potential romantic partner, and he tries to do everything so carefully, and it's just really weird, man. And it's just really weird for the woman, for the guy, for both of them, because he views every single interaction uh, as like a step towards a goal, and the goal being that they're gonna end up together, but the girl is just being nice. And the dude's too much of an idiot to even like think that people could be nice, and they just over fantasize about everything. And most of the time they think that they deserve it, that they're a good dude, that they're a nice person, and like they deserve that relationship, they deserve that other person. But this is not the case at all. This is in fact the opposite of that, I would say. These guys are just, they've never like had a conversation and like talked to a real woman before, so that's why they are acting this way and like behaving this way. And they think they're helping the girl out. They think they're, that if this relationship works out, that they're gonna be helping the girl out, that he's a good dude, and like the girl got lucky that they found him. But we both know that's not gonna happen, and that's actually like the opposite. If they do end up in a relationship, it's the guy that got lucky, not the girl. Because no way would a normal girl like actually fall for that dude. And I think this behavior should not be normalized or be glorified in a sense. Because nowadays you see a lot of content, especially on TikTok, talking about black pill and how women are voids and whatever. And yes, some women do have high standards, but you can't set low standards for yourself. You can't settle for less. Then again, you do have to be realistic, but you can't just lower your standards for somebody else. You gotta have a threshold. And this is just the bane of society. I swear it's gonna get worse from here. Women are gonna start hating men, men are gonna start hating women, and this whole online feud is gonna go on. And the people who never got involved in this feud, who don't use social media, who don't use TikTok and Instagram as much, they're gonna be the happiest people, because they're not dealing with this random BS. Because this isn't real. This is just an online thing. In real life, like, this is not happening. So if you guys ever like go down that pathway, please like distance yourself from that, because it's really not healthy. Peace.